Clap. Hello, welcome back to UKSG Green 2024. So, in the interest of this run that begins really quickly, we're going to talk after pushing the button. Begin. We're raising money for Crisis. You can donate using the links below. And we'd also like to shout out our wonderful, wonderful friends at ESA and BSG for their continued support. So obviously you can already see we've started. And it's Nashlax is going to be running Final Fantasy 1. I'm going to be commentating and reading Formula 1. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah, that's going to be a thing. Welcome everyone. I'm very happy to be speedrunning Final Fantasy at UKSG. We have Final Fantasy 1 on the tally. First cutscene takes probably exactly 1 minute and 48 seconds. That's hence the early start, because like we have a minute and 30 left to actually talk about things. Pixel Remaster is the newest version of the first 6 games of the Final Fantasy franchise that they've released. It's released for PC, Switch, PS4 version. Lots of different versions out there. You can play FF1 like on 9 different machines at this point.
Yeah, do you have electricity? You can play Final Fantasy 1.
It's basically
at this
Skyrim
rate.
at this point.
Like,
So
you can play it on a fridge.
yeah, I'd love to. I'll bring a fridge to UKSG next time for FF2.
Perfect.
But yeah, FF1 is here. Because you didn't see, we basically went immediately into it. This is boost percent. This is a special category due to the patches and the physical release of the game, where I'm gonna be cheating. I know. But it makes the game a lot faster. It takes about half of the time than the normal any percent run. But we have some cool shenanigans for it. So I like to call this any percent boost percent. I usually refer to it as sort of a boss rush mode. We're going to be turning off all random encounters, bar 1 room, which is a lot of RNG. That means we basically have all the bosses to fight. We also up our XP gain, we up our guild count, and it makes for a very uniquely routed game where we can have like a lot of fun trying to figure out how we get through the game the fastest way possible, just by beating the bosses with the minimum amount of equipment possible. And we start right now. So here we go. Don't look, everyone, if you like the game to be normal, because I'm about to turn things off. Boost percent, the counter's gone. More XP, more gil. Amazing.
Oh, my eyes, no. I cannot bear to see. God, look at all these pixels. This is nothing like what I play.
Yeah. We have like 10 times more pixels than you do.
At least.
But if we play it on the fridge, maybe it'll revert.
Yeah, maybe that'll fix this problem.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh, this is too much for me. Too much for me.
Yeah, as you can see, we have 4 characters here. We have 2 monks and 2 black mages. That's going to be our quota for the run. We're going to punch hard and we're going to cast fire a lot. Basically, that's how it works.
That's how it works, yeah. So Nash will tell you that there are actually 4 characters in the game. I'm going to tell you there are actually 20 racers in this, coming to you from the Monaco GP. Carry on.
So as we go along, we're going to immediately run out. We bought fire for black mages so we can cast fire, which is good. We're immediately going to go to the first boss, which is Garland. We're going to basically mash, set up our fight, and then just let the game run. One of the easy additions and amazing additions to Pixel Remaster is a auto battle function. We've turned it on, so it basically is on all the time as soon as I press the button. So I'm going to set up this fight right now, and we're going to start. I'm going to have the monks attack Garland and cast fire with the mages, and then press the button. You see the arrow in the top left corner. It means that the game runs at 0.25 faster than normal, and it makes the fight a lot faster. There's a lot of things that is pre-routed in this game, and there's a lot of like minor things you can add to it. That's a pretty good time for the first fight. That's good. First boss down.
Hoorah! How does he do it?
How does he do it? There's a lot of fights coming up. You want to do a boss?
Yeah, I've done. I'm good at all bosses. I'm familiar with the category.
Yeah, exactly. You've done all bosses before. We're doing all.
Every FF1 run I do is an all bosses run.
Same for me.
Technically.
Same for me, because we actually this version is like very true to the NES, so it removes all the optional like dungeons and extra bosses that the PSP and GBA version have in it. So there's that going on for it. Yeah, first victory tune. We actually beat Garland. We got the princess back safe and sound. We're going to actually talk to the princess because she's going to give us an item that we can't skip in this version, but you can skip in the NES, right?
Well, if you do the Japanese 10-minute run, yeah, you can skip anything.
Even faster.
In fact, this is the Japanese 90% run.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sadly, in the Nintendo version, it's a collect all the things to play the game normally.
Oh, yeah. Okay, everyone, in the audience, that's back for me. I like you guys to do some exercising. We've been at it for a while here. I do this for every marathon where I have, like, this
It's been 4 minutes.
It's been 4 minutes. Yeah, we're doing some exercising. It's been a long marathon. Okay. Punch those fists up in the air. Come on, everyone. Get those biceps running. Yeah, doing good, doing good.
Flexion, extension.
Do some flexing, everyone. Yeah, that's what I like to see. At home as well. Like, hydrating is important, but so is movement. We're going to swap it up now. Do the other arm here.
Oh, whoops.
Hey, no, you can do it in Matako's way as well. Like... yeah, there we go. Without the rest going for it. I'm using one arm because I have to mash X a lot in this game. Alright, we have this sorted out of the way, and I'm gonna hand it over to Mitako to do some chatting and like talk about other stuff that's also important that's going on right now, because we have another 1 minute and 40-second cutscene coming up. So, on to you.
Amazing. So we have a $15.51 donation from Paulister. Firstly, taking us over $3,500.
Woo!
And the comment is, and switch, soundtrack.
Sidetrack.
So, yeah, obviously we made the big song and dance about this any % Spyro run. But before that, in the now times, there's a bid war where you can donate for the original soundtrack versus the Pixel Remaster soundtrack. It is now ahead by 1 cent.
Nice.
So for the low price of whatever the minimum donation amount is on the platform we're using, you can have the Pixel Remaster music back.
Yeah, there's a bit we're going on, and we're going to have that through the entirety of the run. You can actually listen to this remix version they made specifically for the Pixel Remaster, or swap it back to the original NES tunes. Both are really good, in my opinion. Both are really good. But if you have an opinion, and I know you do, Internet, put your donations in and actually get us to...
If there's one thing I know about the Internet, you have an opinion.
Exactly. They have opinions, and they have favorites. And if you have your favorite, put your donation towards it, get it in the lead. It takes about 4 seconds for me to swap it back and forth. So whenever you see it pop up, like immediately to like cut me off and tell me to switch it. As I'll do it as conveniently as possible and as fast as possible.
I can do that.
Heck yes. All right. This is the story of the 4 warriors of light.
The 20 racers of Monaco.
And they're going on a journey to defeat the darkness. Or in this case...
What, Kingdom Hearts again?
Yeah.
But in this case, Max Verstappen? Is that what? Is he's the final boss of F1? Or could it be George Russell?
UKSG is all about having a good time, and I'm having a blast so far. All right, we're switching. We're going to go to configuration. We're going to go here. Yeah, NES tunes.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
I know, right?
I know exactly where we are now. Suddenly, I recognize this game now.
Suddenly he can play it. Okay, Mitako, get ready. I'm going to go here. I'm going to do some shopping. And I'm going to walk over to the pirates. Like, I can't let you walk over to the pirates, right? You know where they are.
Yeah. I'm familiar with Beak and his work.
Yeah, exactly.
Beaky.
I'm going to go to the inn real quick to actually recover our health because we don't want to die. That's important.
Yeah, got to restore those spell charges.
Actually, that's not important here.
But you got the fire spell.
I got the fire spell. We have enough charges because we got ×4 XP in this game.
What?
All right, I'm going to hand it over to you. You go do the pirate thing.
Okay.
You go walk up to him, like talk. Yeah. Press with X, the wrong button. Yeah,
what?
Yeah, there we go.
No, but it's A on the Nintendo.
And you're good. You're done. You did the fight. Thank you.
But.
Yeah. It's done.
But
congratulations.
On the original version, you have to manually target each enemy, and if an enemy dies and you've targeted them, you don't auto-retarget. It's the worst thing ever.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work.
Look at the quality of life in this new video game.
Like, I'm just hands-free right now. So how are you doing, chat? Welcome to Boss Rush mode.
Hello, everyone at home.
It's been a good time. Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit about the RNG in this game, because this run might not finish. Don't tell the scheduling team that.
Strong submission.
It's all due to the fact that FF1 is like chock full of RNG. I'm doing my best during this run to mitigate it. I'll take some extra encounters here. I'll make some extra safety saves. I'll get some extra items to actually get me forward here. But everything basically comes down to, do we get the bonus, do we get the luck roll on our characters, and do the enemy bosses get bad luck rolls when they start the fight? Because they can instant kill you if they get a good luck roll, and we can mostly kill them if they get a bad one. All right, we're already in our next town. Welcome to Elfheim. Not getting encounters on the water. Best feeling ever.
That's too much for me. Diagonal boat movement. A mini-map.
A mini-map.
The game plays itself.
Basically, at this point, you can play it wherever you want it. So if you're experiencing it for the first time, you're just enjoying the vibes, you're interested in this game, like, I'm showing you how easy it can be to, like, get into this game and try it out. And you can, like, change all the settings, like, as you're playing it. If something's too hard for you, you can make it a little bit easier. If you don't want to grind too much, you can get more XP. If you want to make it harder, you can put it to, like, half-time XP and Gil. So you can have, like, more encounters as well. Like, you can make it harder for yourself. Like, you can play with 4 white mages.
Oh, yeah, imagine doing that.
There we go. We got our town. We actually picked up a new spell in there. It's called the Fandara spell. It is a level 2 lightning spell, and that is an AoE. And we like AoE spells because they make life go faster. Right.
This is so crazy. It's like, yeah, I mean, obviously
you're having a riot here.
I too would have Thundara, but I would also be spending 20 minutes grinding ogres to get the levels for it.
Yeah. It's
This has changed my whole life.
When you see ogres, it's Joe.
Just think about the things that I could get done in my day. I don't know. I could get shopping. I could exercise.
Imagine quick saving for a very scary fight.
No. I don't
Alright, I'm turning this off right now because we're doing something else, and we are picking the Fandara spell. We need 2 Fandaras. We're hoping that we don't die here, but if one of the monks goes, it's fine. Like, that's okay. Donate's down, so get donate back up by donating.
That's how it works.
That's how it works. Alright, as you can see, we have a lot of like stats that are moving very fast. I'm basically skipping through the windows, but I'm trying to look as best as I can because I'm mainly looking for some intellect drops and HP. HP is the essential stat for this speedrun, both in the any percent category, but also in this one. Grabbing up an extra Phoenix down because someone went down.
There are Phoenix downs?
Yeah.
No. Do you know, this is a really stupid thing. I didn't even know there was the life spell in the original version until like 3 months ago. And I was like, I've been this because in the record route, you never, if you die, you just reset.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's a life spell.
You can come back.
It was like, I don't just die in the final dungeon. Amazing.
Yeah. It's a good safety strat if you have safety strats.
Yeah, if you actually knew the game, it's not nearly as bad as you're making it.
Imagine using safety strats in a run. Okay, we're using a cottage here to actually get our HP back up and get our spell charges back, because we're on to the next boss fight immediately after that. The Pisco Demon fight, or as I call them, Disco Demons. That fight went first try. I didn't make a big deal out of it. That basically never happens to me.
Yeah,
so
4 wizards, incredible skill.
Now, 4 wizards is like mandatory here. That's the one thing with Pixel Remaster. You always get the 4 count. And the same goes for like all the other like early Final Fantasy games, like the ones in FF2 in the Swamp Dungeon with the Dragon one. Always get the 4 one. You get ambushes 6 out of 8 times. Always fun. All right, so we're gonna fight here. We're gonna temper these. We're gonna make our monk stronger. You're gonna see like a quick little preview about what's gonna happen to most of the bosses. They're gonna get punched to death, and pretty hard. All right, we're gonna go here, do another punch. We're gonna support him with some Fandara spells, like if you get kill spelled, like that kind of stuff can happen. Our HP count is quite literally crazy. Our UKSG, like HP count is at 147. That's better than I needed to be in like 20 minutes.
It's actually ridiculous.
It's so silly. Yeah, we're at 151 on it. Like we're good for Lich on that one. The other one's a bit lower, kind of uncomfortably low. Oh, the bad stuff happened there.
Yeah, the race hasn't even begun.
No, the race has begun and it's been stopped again.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know. Lap 1 of 78. Red flag. Yeah, we could just mention some of our non-sponsors. Tag Hero Telcells. Not brought to you by.
Get them involved immediately. All right, I need to remember something important because I lost 4 runs at UKSG. This is something that never happened to me before, but it's not going to happen today because I came prepared for once.
So, do you get like big and small HP ups and levels in this? And is it consistent, like depending on the level, whether you get a big or a small one?
No, it's a 1 in 8 chance for every level, hence the massive disparity. And same goes for all the other stats. So getting good intellect drops means that we can get a bonus on like a very important fight later on to get a bigger like Firaga spell off. If we get it on one of the 2 black mages, we're happy. If we don't, it's okay, but getting low HP is kind of like the big deal. So our next big baddie that we're gonna see pop up in like 15 minutes from now. No, actually 10 if I do it well.
A fierce crash into the side of the chicane.
Ooh.
It doesn't say on the screen.
It doesn't say on the screen.
It was that guy.
That antidote right there. I did not. Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Ooh.
Right.
I did.
Thanks, Matoya.
I picked up the antidote at Matoya's place. Funny thing, there is like we're skipping all random encounters, bar one if we're lucky. During when you're like running for PB runs. However, that one random encounter we need to get on the 3rd floor of the Earth Cave, which is a very scary dungeon because a lot of things can outright just end your run right there. And it's the longest floor in the game, which is amazing. So a lot of like safety strats happening there, a lot of safety saves like on top of that to hopefully get it. If we don't get it, we have to grind it out, kind of. Like we have backup ways to get it, but it takes so long. Grinding it out is usually the better way to go at it. But yeah, that's. I hope we get it.
That's, the things we do for the people we love.
Yeah. I hope UKSG gets it done.
Yeah, I mean, like in the GBA version, like you do it very commonly. You get encounters every like maybe 10 steps, 20 steps or so, and you just quick save before. And if you get an encounter you can run from, you do. Otherwise, you just reset, and like that is the fast way to go through that kind of thing. So I imagine it's quite similar to that.
Shop here.
You can buy more than one of things.
Yeah.
This is the greatest game ever.
All right, we have upcoming here.
Are you gonna buy more magic? Are you buying level like 5 magic?
No, we're gonna buy haste.
Oh yeah.
On UKSG because UKSG likes to go fast.
Temper haste is
Definitely
crazy.
didn't pick it because I didn't look at the HP stats. I'm just hoping for the best here. I'm pretty sure we're good. All right, we're on to our next spot here. We've got the key. I'm going the wrong way. Why aren't you correcting me? You know this run.
Because you're going to Mount. You're
doing the other route that you did.
Are you doing the key thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. We got the magic key from speaking to the prince in the castle of Elfheim.
Yeah.
And that allows us to go around the outside, and then we can like rim some of the castles, and then get some special things. The important thing that we're going to be getting in this dungeon is you're only getting the TNT.
I'm only getting that.
This is. Oh, it's not okay. Nitro powder, obviously.
Yeah, it's the same thing, different flavor.
Yes, that is often how explosions are described.
Exactly. All right, here we go. We have the nitro powder here. Now we're going to go to the dwarves. We're picking up a few chests there. Like, the thing about being in boost percent and, like, not skipping all the encounters and, like, knowing what you're getting, up until the point where we deal with random encounters, I know exactly the exact amount of gil that I'm dealing with. So I can plan my shops according to specifically what I need, and I'm planning I planned one specifically for this run. That's a little bit more on the safer side, but I've always been experimenting with, like, how can we change it? Can I do something a little bit faster? Can I skip some more? So, like, there's been a lot of, like, routing that went into boost percent. I really like it because, like, especially for an event like UKSG, bringing a Final Fantasy to a marathon is always, you're telling the scheduling team, like, yeah, I need, like, 8 hours.
Yeah, I'm just going to mash one button
for 8 hours.
For 80% of the game.
Yeah, it'll be a fun time. You can
I promise I can carry that.
And that's why we have commentators. Right? Yeah, you're doing great.
Yeah, no. Just staring. It's like, what? Sorry, what? Come again?
We're all good. I went and did a few runs of this where it's like a back and forth, like trying different things with the music, and I'm just so used to like swapping the music back and forth at this point. I really enjoy it. It's like both soundtracks are great.
Actually, I mean, like the Pixel remasters stand out as a general rule for what they've done to it.
Yeah, they made the games incredibly accessible. So like if you went into the Final Fantasy franchise at a later date, these games are a really good way to experience like the early games with a lot of quality of life and making your life easier, and also like making the games as fast as slow as you want to experience them.
Yeah, it's all that. It's like it's so accessible. Is like the thing. Like to pick up one of the Nintendo or Super Nintendo ones is like you're committing quite a bit of your time to figuring the game out. There's not a lot of like, oh, let's make it accessible so you can do these things easier.
Yeah, like it was a different time. Like getting a game out was a
that was a thing.
It was a thing at that point.
You have a game? Well done, you.
Good job. All right, we're going to sell the items we just got in that cave because we don't appreciate the good stuff that we got from the dwarves there. We're also going to like take care of our clothes because we don't need them on the monks. It's a funny thing. Like if you have a monk in your party in FF1, they come equipped with a weapon and a pair of clothing. They actually make you worse.
Yes.
So your stats are actually lowered. So if you start removing those pieces of equipment, you go faster.
Yeah, GBA is the same where it's like the nunchucks are like faster or more damage for one fight.
Yeah.
And then never again.
Yeah.
Just fists.
Just fists. Like punching things hurts.
It's tried and tested.
Or don't. You can just use those fists to donate to charity.
You're in the cavern of Earth
Yeah.
at 19 minutes.
I'm being fairly. I'm not gonna say anything about the time because it's looking too good, and I'm scared. Okay, we're gonna revive you. We're gonna bring everyone to full, and then we're gonna go immediately in, and we're just gonna start encounters. We pressed the button to actually start encounters in here. That is not what we're looking for, but I'll take it. Free gas fight is like this is some of the stuff. I usually run away from this stuff, but like there's a ton of XP here, so I'll grab it. So fast.
So, like, in the Nintendo run, you literally get one Thundara and one Fire.
Yeah.
And if you have to use two, like if you have to use, typically you can get away with one Fire on the next fight, we'll call it, and not spoil it. And then you need your Thundara for the wizard fight after.
Yeah.
Like the mandatory Pisco Demon tile. And you're just like, no, I'm just going to use as much Fire as I like.
Yeah, that's how it works.
We hate whites.
No, ogres. I don't want this run to be ogre, please. Okay, thank you. Alright, so the reason why I took that gas fight is actually for a different thing, because we didn't get the fight that I was looking for, which is bad, but we do need the level, because we're currently at level 12, which means we get Firaga, and we're using these fights right here as a way to guarantee getting level 15 fast, which is really cool, like getting Earth Element, like having those forced encounters in these rooms, and then using those to our advantage in boost percent is something that we don't do in the 80%. It makes life really interesting. And we're going to immediately heal, do back up, and we're going to add 2 to both now. And we're going to go on with our life and hope that we get cockatrices. Because that's what we're looking for. Yeah, we don't want that. We do not need the extra XP. We do not need the extra kill. We do need the... Okay. I've had a preempt where it's like 7 rounds of like nothing. Like just... Oh, but there we go. Okay, another one here, and that means we're basically done with our... Ow.
I feel like you're calling this is the grind section, right?
Yeah, this is the grind section.
This is insane.
Yeah.
Like we do Earth Elementals in the Nintendo run now as well. It's like actually they're so good. It's just a single encounter. You can take them down with like, well, we don't get fire again.
No.
So fire was pretty good.
One more encounter here. Oh my lord. Oh, okay, huh. I can breathe. No, don't run away. No.
This is not how this wasn't meant to end like this.
Don't run away. Okay, I need the top 2 characters to get petrified, and then I can actually breathe here. Oh no! No! There's like 2% chance of them fleeing, and oh!
We did it!
We did it! Oh! I was so nervous for that. Okay, turn off the encounters now.
No more!
No more!
Shut it down!
Extra menus, panic mode.
Just push all the buttons.
Push all the buttons. Make sure we save. Oh, here we go. Perfect. All right, we have a Firaga. We have the vampire boss fight, a semi-boss fight, basically. Our HP values are looking astoundingly good. Like, I would love for Charity to get one big boost of HP right here to get that 150, because there's a spell coming up that could do 140, which I kind of want to try to live over. But we didn't get it level, so, well, too bad. Wait, do we already hate level 15 then. We'll find out when we get there.
Wait, I wasn't looking at the numbers.
Yeah, we're already 15 because I took the gas fight, which is what I don't do during PB runs.
Yeah.
Like my goal that I set for myself is like get a sub-hour run before I like make the guide and like release that and just like go at it. But I've been trying very hard, and up to the UKSG, like my average was about a 103, a 104. After I submitted and it got in, I've never gotten below 111.
I've never. I haven't seen a
105. So getting the cockroach fight there, like I think we took like 4 extra fights. That is about a minute of a time loss right there. So that stuff like that just like tallies up. And there's a lot of RNG still in this. It's just a lot more managing it and like working around boss fights. I really, if you're interested in like running any of these games at all, and like if you're interested in speedrunning on RPGs in general, these are very good starter games. Something to mention is like I do quick saves a lot here. something I didn't mention is that this game also has autosaves. So on every single door or floor or staircase that we enter, the game saves. So if you like randomly get a bad encounter in this game at all, you only lose a few seconds, up to like a minute, basically a minute and a half in that one particular floor that I just safety saved the heck out of, and that's about it.
It's perfect.
Yeah,
so good. Final Fantasy here for you.
Yeah, Final Fantasy at home. There we go. We got the Earth Rod. Oh, that's actually not bad. Not bad. I genuinely, a perfectly like good scenario. The perfect scenario will be to be at around Lich at around the 25-minute mark and beating it before 25 minutes passes.
Yeah.
We have had a few things happen that just like doesn't work for it. But there's a lot of boss fights, and all of them work with a lot of RNG because they don't fight in order. So you lose time, you gain time like as the game goes along. That's the typical RPG speedrunner way. Is you see 3 minutes ahead, everyone's cheering, and you're like, hold on.
Yes, hold your horse.
Hold your horses.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
There's one more fight coming.
there's a +1 in our future.
Always part of it. There we go. Back into Cave of Earth. So we basically got the ruby. That got the giant out of the way. That got us the Earth Rod. It's all about objectives here. And from the Earth Rod, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go deeper into this Earth Cave. This is normally like the Gauntlet Cave. Like for, I think, most categories. Everything that can go wrong possibly will go wrong here.
Yeah, everything up to Lich is like, that's your wall.
Yeah.
That's like the prime. Like there are a couple of fights. You can definitely die to ones later on by all means. But like this is a big one.
Yeah. Like, and the fact that this is like, you go into it back twice and like you have 2 extra floors over here to like traverse. It's a long haul. It's one of the longest dungeons, and you see this one the most as well.
Yeah.
And it ends up like with a boss that's an actual wall. There we go. We're already on floor 5. Back that out of the way. Bad RNG. Some things never change. All right. Wait, I didn't actually do my first yet. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Amazing. Quick save again because I can. There we go. We have the orb. The first of the 4 fiends. This is the massive wall for most Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy 1 runners is getting this fight first try. Is hoping, basically praying for the best.
Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, there we go. You know what beats skeletons? Fire. All right, so we have one of our black mages like underneath the 140 HP mark. That's kind of but we can survive one of them. Immediately got one of them. Let's hope we don't see second one. As you can see, we're hitting it around the 180-ish mark when it comes to HP. That means we didn't get the intellect drops that I was looking for. That would make one of them like fire for like 90 more, which would be nice. That's the second round of fires, right?
Third?
We're now on the first. Okay. No,
because he did haste on himself and then slow or hold on one of the fighters.
Oh boy. Let's hope we don't die now. Yeah, we did. Okay, good. One Pandora finishes the fight. Woo! We are out of here. Earth Cave done.
Making it look easy.
I am ecstatic to see that's not past the 40-minute mark yet.
It's so clean. Because it's like, even like you can get 2 perfect rounds and then he can just go like, bump, bump,
yeah.
bump,
Yeah,
smack you down.
One Blizzara is what ends most people's like runs right there. And that's just the way it goes. Like, well, that's the entire reason we buy a few extra Phoenix Downs like earlier on as well, just to take care of like those types of problems. There's a lot of like safety strats in here, but again, like boost percent having the × XP and × gil available, it makes for a lot more of a like interesting shopping route that you can do. Like we actually grab a lot of different items because we immediately go to high potions in this run rather than doing normal potions. And we also grab a bunch of ethers to get us like through most of the rest of the run, and we're doing like one more shopping a little bit later, and that's it. Like we don't need anything else, and we're only fighting bosses. So they do drop a lot of XP and gil, and we're just making use of that fact very, very rapidly. All right, we're outside of the small pond. We've taken back the land from Lich. I'm taking my lady every time.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse
me.
me.
Look, we have a marathon to finish. There we go. All right, we bought our next AoE spell, which is Do you see a trend here? Like, we have nice fire spell, and then nice thunder spell, nicer fire spell, and now nicer thunder spell. It's a theme of the game. Black mages are very strong in this, but they're also tanky. This is a definite Glass Canyon build, and
Glass Canyon.
Glass
That's better than Glass Cannon.
Yes, Glass Canyon.
It's like, have I introduced you to my Glass Canyon?
Yeah.
Ka-chonk!
Lightning emitters. Let's go. All right. We picked up the canoe over there in Crescent Lake, and from there we're just gonna go straight into our next place. We're not actually gonna go get to the second fiend. We'll deal with that one when we get to it later. Instead, we're gonna go to the ice cave because we need a better mode of transportation, and we know where to get it. So we're gonna go in here. We're not gonna be afraid of ice dragons here, which is very nice, and we're just gonna enjoy Matoya's theme again. I like Aeneas.
It's actually so weird to hear the music like play continuously and not like every time you go into a room or a battle. Well, you know, we're not getting battles.
Yeah, yeah, but for the 90%, it's the same way, where it's like it pauses it and it just leans into it again. All right. Matako, am I gonna do safe mode or am I gonna be me?
Just no, commit to who you are as a person.
Yeah, that's gonna definitely bite me later.
That's gonna be great. I mean, like, my head's being like, it's like, I mean, Xifer or Triple X or whatever it is called in this. That's not going to be the problem.
We're going to preempt.
Obviously. Look, the whites are easy. You proved it earlier.
That's... I've been trying so hard during UKSG to go, like, kind of get, like, one good run in.
Just one.
Like, just one. And I got all the bad RNG out of my system.
Clearly.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna actually grab these two chests. I actually routed this game out a little bit differently. We have a lot less money to deal with because I like having less money, but faster times. Alright, I'm gonna go to Firagas here. Furnace Evil Eye. I really wish we could, like, continue, like, beating the... Are you...
There it is! See, I told you! Nothing to worry about.
Alright, yeah. It evens out. There we go. Final Fantasy, take it away and sometimes give.
Yeah,
that's how it goes.
This is your one.
Yeah.
The game said no. That's okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes this happens.
That's what happens.
This is the price you pay for a black mage. It's a Levistone.
There we go. Alright. Honestly, having a death there isn't that bad because the XP goes to the black mage that actually has less HP. So even though like they're leveled down. Oh my.
Look at this.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Look at this.
I should have not said anything.
All good. Practically no damage. 30 and 0 are really close to each other in the alphabet.
Ooh, that's good. Yeah. Rookie numbers.
Look at that!
Yeah. Clean getaway.
Ez mode.
There we go. Already out of here. So, in a normal 80% run, there are dragons here. They're very scary. Whenever you see them and you see an ambush, you just start crying. But we just push a button.
Who needs that? Yeah.
We just oh, encounter's on. Ooh, now they're off. There we go.
Nearly got you there.
Funny thing, I wanted to make that joke, and then I tested it, and I was like, do we actually get encounters? It actually resets the tile. the encounter tiles is so nice. It is so clean. There we go. We're going to go ahead. We go from a canoe. We're going to go into a ship. We go from the ship, and we're going to go to an airship. Because that's just how RPGs work. When your D&D party decides to go left, and they suddenly win.
Yeah. Well, I haven't planned for it, but I guess here you go. Here's your final form of movement when you fought one actual fiend.
Yeah, one actual fiend instead of all of them. I should mention as well, like there's an there's a way to actually class up in this game. Do you do it in the NES version?
Yeah, we do.
All right, we don't.
The only one where it didn't happen, I think, was like the PSP version, and then they added it in when they're like, "Oh, this is actually better."
Well, that takes like minutes. I haven't tested it, but I kind of want to test it in boost %, see how much time like it actually adds to it.
Do it now.
For $20.
Bahamut Cave is like right next door.
No. That's a dangerous game I'm playing with you around. All right, we're actually gonna go in here. There's a secret shop here, and Imagine being in the NES game, like wandering around for days trying to find like the tile that has this, and then figuring it out later. Yeah, we have. Yeah, there we go. This actually works out just fine. I'm not gonna pray. I'm gonna do it safely. We're gonna do 4 giant tonics. I normally get 3 giant tonics because it always works out, and then I had the lowest HP drops I've ever seen on both amongst 5 runs in a row, and now I do safety.
Yeah, the Chaos fights are like so different from the original. Like once they introduced strength tonics, giants tonics, speed tonics, and it's like, oh, I can actually be as powerful as my enemies now?
Yeah.
Good for me.
Suddenly power level. All right. Oh boy. Here we go. Yeah. Perfect. So we picked up a bottled fairy there. It got captured by a traveling merchant, the one we bought it off, and like spent way too much gil actually buy. And we went to the town over, released the fairy, and the fairy is waiting for us at this pond, and they're gonna give us the Oxyel, which means we can breathe underwater, which is very nice. All right. Before we do that, we just pick up other stuff. It's a very interesting way that you can do a bunch of different things in a different manner. During this game, you can do them in different order. So we're skipping the second fiend, basically. We're also skipping a bunch of extra like pickups, and we're picking them up in different orders than we actually need them, because like the route just works out that way. But like when you're playing this casually, you can do it mostly for any way you kind of want. Yep. Like the only real hard lock that you have is Lich. Lich actually blocks off you getting the canoe. I found out because like during runs, I just walked, like I got the vampire kill, just walked straight over to Crescent Lake. It's like, I don't need Lich. So my notes in my phone, and they're there, right there. They basically say, don't skip Lich, because I've done it 3 times. And people keep making fun of me.
Oh no.
Imagine you going like, why am I not getting the canoe?
Oh yeah, you know, I've goofed before. I've done the sillies, and I've like gotten. I was like, why can't I? And I was like, I didn't pick up the thing.
Yeah.
But I told myself to pick up the thing.
Yeah. What?
I was there when it happened.
When did my brain not tell me?
I let myself down. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Now you have to do the class change. Look at all the time you've saved at least 2 minutes on the preemptives.
Like I've actually made the maps for it, but I just didn't look at it. Oh, there we go. We're only picking up these 2. We have a wizard staff. It's very powerful, I think. It just sells for a lot.
It probably does a thing.
It probably does a thing.
But we're never going to know.
You know what thing it does? It gets me money. Lots and lots of money. That's what eBay's for. Shiny thing that causes things. All right, here we go. We're already out of the waterfall as well. And when we're done with the waterfall, we're basically doing a shopping trip after, and then we're on to our next big obstacle. That's normally the place where I personally like tend to grind out a little bit to get my levels for any percent up. Over here, casual walk.
No need.
No need. Okay. Important. Look at the screen, Nash. Open the shopping menu. Do not sell the ribbon. I win. Good job, me.
Did the thing.
I bought a potion. I don't need a potion. That's gonna mess up my menus. There we go. Sell it. All right, here we go.
Somebody, look at it. Look at all these items. These cheap items, high potions, ethers.
All good. All right. Yeah, that's our final shop for the game. We really don't need any other items here. The one thing that we're looking for is like, let me just do the math real quick. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Time's
6,
a lady. Sorry, come.
11 fights left.
That's not many.
No. But like, we do need a lot of HP out of those 11 fights.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And we're gonna start with our first main obstacle here. Oh, this is my favorite too now.
Agreed.
One. Duncan Shrine's great. That they pulled this out of the NES cart. Tough call free. Well, if you donate, you can listen to the other one.
If you would like to hear the opinions of our wonderful tech team, donate now.
Yeah. It's astounding how well they did with the NES carts. And I really like the fact that I can just listen to it in Pixel Remaster, because this is my jam. Like, I love playing the Pixel PR games. Like, I'm working on all 6 of them, basically, like, simultaneously. Making new routes, making new guides for all of them. I'm almost at the point where I have, like, all the maps, like, ripped out of the game, so we can have, like, proper clean mapping without using the old, like, NES or GBA maps.
Yeah, me too. I recently ripped maps for the original version.
Amazing, right? How you can do that?
Yeah, you know, it's funny. They were just there on a website.
Yeah.
It wasn't hard to find at all.
No,
Not like I spent years complaining about a problem that I pretended that was real.
that it was real, and then suddenly see a message pop up in your Twitch chat going like, "Hey, they're like right here.
It's like, yeah.
You want the other ones too?"
I got more.
I got
everything you need.
These games are amazing to play. If you haven't touched it and you like, or you're a fan of the other like Final Fantasy games, like try it out. It's you'll be surprised how immersive. Oh, this never ends.
Well, while you're cheating in the game some more, speaking of music, speaking of donating, we have $20 from Habcanon Nime. I just completely bought something.
That's
Habcanon
so sorry
Nime. It's like, no, that I've said that name 1,000 times before. Did Nash just offer a spontaneous on-marathon reroute for $20?
No.
I'd be happy to pay more for less, and I'd be a man of your word.
Right.
And not only, so that's been split, $18 towards the bonus 90% Spyro run coming up soon from Laura, but also $2 towards changing the soundtrack to Pixel Remaster. So that's now ahead by
$1.99.
Yeah, less than $2.
That's a steal to get it back. Oh, I love this song. Why can't we hear just a little more of this? We're good to go, basically. Yeah, we're just gonna do this fight. All right, we have one fight here. I do need to see an HP up on the black mage that's up top. If we do, I'm going to feel safe. If we don't, I'm going to feel not safe, and I'm going to take extra encounters.
Sure, they'll just be preemptives anyway. I mean,
and we might see Warmack. I've had it happen twice during UKSG. I've never seen it happen before.
Love to see it.
Oh, that's great. Good job, Kraken.
God, look at that.
He actually went ahead and did it. I'll look away for 1 second. There you go. All right, back to fighting this thing. Keep an eye on things. Get inked. Wearing the cool shades. Okay, please do the thing. Let's just do Fandara just for good measure. That's fine. We're good. All right, that is the next fiend down. Bam, lamb. Bringing it down. I revived the black mage there to hopefully see it. I saw it. Yes.
Incredible.
Incredible. This run is a go.
It's gonna be class change world record.
Like, if people sign off on it, like I've not run that dungeon in forever.
Dungeon?
No,
it's 2 rooms.
Is it 2 rooms?
Oh, sorry.
Because like I need to get Marilith as well.
Sorry, I forgot that you have to do Temple of Ordeals and get the rat tail.
Yes.
My mind was like, Bahamut's cave is just 2. You just walk up to him and he's like, here you go.
No.
Right, yeah. I mean, I know Temple of Ordeals.
Like it's an actual maze. I could get lost there for minutes.
Let me see if I've got my notes. Because they tell me which teleporters to go into.
If you have them.
Almost definitely not. Can someone find my PC? It's only across the ocean.
Just ship it over. All right, here we go. We actually picked up another item here, the Rosetta Stone, in the Sunken Shrine, and we're using that to learn a language. And I always point this out because this is the one thing that frustrates me about this game. Yeah, like, you pick up a rat tail, you get a cue like, oh my god, you did so well, and then you learn an ancient language, and the game's like, eh.
Whatever.
Like, who cares about an ancient language, right? That's the wrong way. That's fine. It's like, you learned ancient Lufenian. It's an ancient language that only now 2 people know, apart from this secret town we're kind of visiting. But now you can talk to them.
Well, I find it.
Oh.
Can't open file right now. Please try again later. But if you're curious, that's where
it is.
All right.
Oh boy.
I can get you through Temple of Ordeals if you want. Do you want to see where you are time-wise to see if it's actually
we can't even do it before I beat Marilith anyway. Because you have to beat Marilith in order to get the class change, and that's the last fiend we do.
Do you?
Yeah, you need Marilith beaten in order to get it.
I'm sure we do it in NES before.
It's it's the final thing that I'll do before I enter the casino.
Yeah.
That's my name for the final dungeon of the game, by the way. You'll find out why. And even like at 80%, it's called the casino. In this game, it's the same deal. It's a lot of fun. There we go. Airplane mode. We picked up the chime. We can use that chime to make sure that we get into here. Mirage Tower. Another dangerous place with 0 encounters. Apart from a nasty blue dragon we're going to be fighting soon. Taco's definitely looking for the notes. Where we go?
Yeah, so it's Temple, then Ice Cavern, and then Bahamut in this. I have no idea where anything else is.
All right, yeah, we're winging it at this
Skipping
point.
the Sun
Oh,
Sword,
yeah,
the
of course.
Dragon
Like,
Sword.
I'm just winging it, and I get
told
a preamp.
you.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Like,
Somebody stop me!
counterpoint. I can actually PB.
Oh! That's exciting!
I could actually PB.
I mean, you could also, because you can emergency exit out of the last dungeon, right?
No, we don't get that spell or item.
Oh,
The
okay.
emergency exit doesn't exist. We have the teleport spell later.
Yeah,
on,
I was
but
going
we
to
don't
say,
pick
like,
it up.
after you finish the run, you could show off.
Remember that spell, and remember that you need a class up in order to actually use it.
Oh, yeah. Now that you mention it. That sounds right.
Yeah. What?
The mage is dead.
The mage is... Yeah, that's fine. We don't care. We're doing one menu to save that mage. There we go. We got the protect ring, and now we're basically gonna do our. Yeah, we might as well do here. Okay, we got a gold needle. Which one has the most HP? You do. Donation gets the key.
Hab has managed to resurrect donation.
Yes. All right, here we go, and we're swapping you to you, and then you to you. And then we're going to equip everyone with Optimal. There we go. We got our ribbons equipped, and everything's good to go. What is our HP count? It's quite okay. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and turn on the encounters on the final floor, just for the meme if we see more mech.
Yeah.
It loses me 40 seconds if we get, like, normal encounters.
So are you looking for, like, an air elemental or an Oku?
Like, honestly, basically anything works. Like, see?
Flare!
Preempt.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
it's programmed in, right?
I've never seen this many preempts in a single run. Yeah, we're good. We can turn it off. We got the final things that I need. All right, quick save here. Like, this is about fine. Okay. So now we are up to Kraken. Either we beat this first try or 10th try. So this is where we're figure out
This
if
is where
we
the
have
fun
time.
starts.
This is where the actual fun time starts, because this guy can bite a lot. Yeah, we're doing this, we're doing temper, and we're getting giant gloves equipped. So we picked up giant glove. That's a bad way to... Okay, I'm gonna run its course. I'm gonna revive him. And I'm gonna keep going. And we're not out of the woods yet, but... Okay. You know what? Let's just go. Let's just gamble. We're just doing this, and then doing one more U. Yeah, that's... There we go. All right, welcome to the other half of the game.
Time!
Welcome to the other half of the game. There we go. We can quit out to the main menu. That's one of the additions they added in the 1.1 release. So if you saw one of my previous runs in 1.0, I had to Alt F4 there, which is bad, and to waste a lot of time. So all of these additions is just super nice. It makes the game a lot more fun to speedrun. Fundamentals bad. That hurts a lot. But at least we got the haste off this time around. And we're going to hope that we get a high potion off. I'm just going to hope. Yeah,
It could miss.
no. No, it can't.
No, spells don't miss. No, it's not a thing.
That's not
No, it's not. It never was.
No, it can't. I would love for it to be able to miss.
So what we basically want Tiamat to smack the stone monk in slot 1, yeah?
Yeah, that's like the best case scenario, but there's also like I think you can do spells that we can block as well. The ribbon, like I think there's a 37% chance we get a bad spell, and we saw a lot of them already. And like the rest of it is okay to deal with basically. So that's again, this is what I'm used to.
Yeah.
Like this is where the RNG turns around and the game becomes a bit of a hassle to fight through. But if UKSG here gets that high potion off, Or that doesn't happen. We're good.
Or that.
Or that. All right. You can put your nuts away. The game taught me what it is again.
It saw you coming.
Yeah. It was like, you're getting mighty cocky there, Mr. Nash.
It was like, I see all of your preemptives and I raise you one team.
Yes. I smell the PB. Let me take it away. This is Final Fantasy 1. Alright, that's not fun, but that's a lot better than what we had. As long as UKSG gets the eye potion off before we see something else pop up, we might be golden here. That's also actually fine. Like that's a good. Temper, and we're gonna just start swinging after. Okay.
Easy, no problem.
Yeah, that's a low hit. The temp, like we can't control like which ones goes first. It would be nice if we could.
Well, now you can.
Okay.
2 hits, easy win.
Yeah! Barely made it. That was only. No, I got actually hit in there. Yeah, we were very close there.
Yeah.
That was less than 100 away. All right. Okay, fun times. We have a dungeon coming up with a lot of lava tiles. I'm gonna definitely use the lava tiles. I figured out that it's slower to walk on the lava tiles than not. But at any percent, lava tiles means you don't get encounters.
Yeah, exactly. I was in my head. I was like, oh yeah, it doesn't matter which is faster because lava tiles are encounterless tiles normally.
Yeah.
So.
And here, it's different. Like in the, but I'm still gonna try to do the floor 2 trick because on floor 2, because of the diagonal movement, we can actually skip encounters on that at any percent. It's I got a rhythm for it, and I really just enjoy doing that. So I'm just gonna do it here, but it'll lose me a few frames. There we go. Okay, let's see if we get it. Oh, I missed. Now the rest is fine. I missed it. Too bad. It's an intense movement. I really like running boost percent because like it really trains me in my movement, and a lot of other like just mental capacities of like dealing with bosses, like figuring out like how to manage a bad situation and turn it into a win, and that just improves my any percent time as well. Oh boy. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Okay, here we go. We're 1 floor down, avoiding as much of these encounters as possible. And we are already at the end of this. We are going to beat the second Fiend on the 4th slot. So we're bringing these guys back, because I kind of need them again. Come back, guys.
Imagine that.
Come back, mages. Time for another boss.
This guy that does all the damage?
All right. How are we looking here? So my end game is this fight, and then we're going to enter the casino. I would really want to see, in order of safety, let's see here, to get above 230 HP on our black mages. Welcome to the video game.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice.
Yes, and then it's called Carry for NES, right?
Yeah, I love Carrie.
Yeah.
Carrie.
Carry.
It's a Star Wars reference.
Really? I was not aware. But that's you gotta be later.
Oh, huge.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're gonna see the difference here because haste here actually doubles the hits there, and while like 1 temper, you're gonna see a massive hit swing difference here. My UKSG.
Thanks for having.
We went from 300 to 1300.
Who's?
All right. So the battle strategy for for the final bosses, as you can see, is basically we get 1 monk back into the playing field. We use haste to actually double his hit count, and then we temper and we use the giant gloves, which we have picked up in the Sunken Shrine to actually boost both the attack and the speed stat of the monk. And I have some speed tonics as well to use those as auxiliary needs to actually move the game forward a little bit faster. And we basically use that to buff up the stats to the point where we can just like 2 hit and maximum 4 hits, like mainly any enemy that we see. Sometimes 6 hits, depending on the final boss. So far, the luck stat has been okay, and I'm very happy to see that. We're entering the casino on minute 53. So I have 14 minutes to get through the casino. We only have 5 fights, like on par. to do. We're going to probably do a few extra because we're low on HP.
We have time to burn. To the ordeal!
No, we
You were in the wrong temple. This is the Temple of Chaos.
The Temple of Chaos. This is Chaos Shrine. No. All right. Funny thing, and that you probably haven't noticed yet because you don't use elixirs in the NES. We haven't picked up any yet, because we're gonna be picking them up now. Okay. Yeah, that's Faraga. Oh yeah, we're down a mage. I forgot about that.
Oh, look at that.
Oops. Let me just do Faraga. Let's see if I can get the extra bonus XP here. Yeah, I think it's like 2. This thing doesn't give much XP at all. But there's a 4% chance that we get an elixir. Do we get it? No.
Oh. I think you get 1 experience in the original version.
Yeah.
It's like
it's times 4 here. Hence the 4 speed.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, it's the same but better.
Yes. You get 4 times the 1.
That is high numbers.
Cheating.
Why are you so good at it?
Oh.
Ah, yes. Roll the credits theme. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the loot that the princess gave us way back when. Always nice to see it. All right. So we picked up an elixir there in that particular chest on the right before we entered the room. And we're going to be picking up a second one in this dungeon as well. Normally we pick them up at a different position, and for safety we can pick up more. For boost percent, I've found that like if you need 3, you're going to lose the fight anyway.
Oh yeah. It's that wonderful balance. I love a DPS race.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We're gonna revive no one because we're alive.
We're gonna skip that step.
Yeah, we don't need that. It's time save for the marathon. All right, here we go. We have Lich 2, the lichening happening right now here. Make sure I don't use the elixir on accident.
Wow.
That is mucho grande. That's perfect. All right, we have a good start going on here. Like we like to see those turns a lot. You know what? I'm gonna be cheeky. I'm gonna use a speed drink and see if it actually pans out. So because of how the speed stat works, I can get a bunch of extra hits off, but I'm not sure if a speed drink will do the trick or not, and that'll influence my choices later on. It doesn't. Okay, good to know. Right, 2 hits. Nice. There we go. Lich 2's done. We actually went past bingo. We didn't get flared in the face. Win for us.
Yeah, it is a scary fight.
Yeah.
Again.
That was free. That was literally free. But you can get flared in the face a dozen times in a row in that fight. There's a lot of RNG in FF1.
Are you picking up a black cape? Oh, no. Okay.
No, we're picking up the elixir.
Oh, of course.
Because we don't get encounters here, this floor ain't scary. So we just pick it up here and lose 20 seconds and like not spend the minute in the bottom
I cannot wait
caves.
for you to not use a single elixir, though.
If we get that, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. that would be an insane fight. Okay, here we go. Another one down. So if we actually don't, if we get the elixir drop with the evil eye, that's like a 4% chance. That means we don't have to pick it up there. That's like a 20-second time save again on the fights. There's some things in there that's just like nice to pick up. All right, we're gonna do this instead because we didn't actually get the boosted hit count on the speed potion. Unless we do, and I made a mistake, or we leveled up. We're gonna find out now. No, UKSG! You didn't
Not
have enough
again!
XP!
Stop going down!
That went perfect. All planned. Oh, I love Final Fantasy. It's such a good video game.
Honestly, like FF1, like all like GBA and Pixel, it's just such a crapshoot at the end. It's just so fun to be like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, who wins?
Yeah, who wins? I'm doing extra counters here because we do not have enough HP. And I tend to do them here. What are these preamps? Video game. Like, at home, you go like, here's an ambush. You know what I have for you in my cape? More ambushes.
I love it. You just using my friend the reset button.
The reset button. Alright, that's not the HP count that I'm looking for yet, but we're almost there. So I'm just going to take some extra encounters here. Alright, looking good. We want more than 230 HP. UKSG is really, really making me work for it.
We're really close to that incentive
we got-
goal
Yeah.
of 230 hit points.
Exactly. We got it here. So we are basically good. I'm just going to I'm going to get an extra level. At this point, I'm like, you know what?
In for a penny, in for a pound.
Yeah. Let's make sure that we get to a nice amount of HP because are we good? Yeah, we're actually good. Our monk is in a good HP. You have moments in NES where you see your mages be like the tank because they have 100 more HP than your monk, and you're like, this is not the plan. Like,
how did this happen? How did we get here?
Who switched out the protein shake?
Someone had their Weetabix for breakfast.
Yes. I've had a black mage over 400 HP, and both my monks were like barely hitting 200.
Yep.
I was like, should I just haste and temper the black mage at this point and pick up the Murasam? Like, do that strat instead? It's like, might as well try. All right, we are on Kraken 2 right now. Funny thing, Kraken 1 has two things. He can slap you in the face, or he can throw some ink at you. And yeah, this is defend, attack. And this one has more spells, so he's more scary. But in reality, he doesn't do much more at all. Next fight is, as you might have guessed it, another one. We have Tiamat 2. Tiamat 2 is actually less scary than Tiamat 1 because he has raw gas spells added to the mix. Tiamat 2 is weaker than Tiamat 1. I don't know why they did that, but they did.
It's such a good game.
Why did I not turn off encounters? You know, I did that for charity. That's what I did.
It's fine. Arrow, that's not scary.
I'm giving everyone more time to get back to the NES soundtrack for the final boss.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
All right.
We just need a quick $500 donation to get us over 4,000.
Exactly. Oh, that's actually, yeah. What are you waiting for?
Someone's bound to have that.
Yeah. What are you waiting for, chat? Let's go.
The time is now.
2 more fights to go. And we're, oh boy. Do not look at the timer, Nash. You're fine. Still fine.
Minutes to spare.
See the raw spell there? Like, that did half of what he did during the first fight. Like, wow. Amazing. All right. Another raw spell. This is all going great.
It's done. You've already won.
Yeah. Amazing work. Okay. And just for safety, I'm going to do this. Because I've seen what he can do. He can just chomp and be mean. There we go. And that's a low roll right there. Now we got it. There we go. That's the high roll I was looking for. All right. 1 fight left, everyone. We're almost there, but we're not. Because
I say one.
Yeah, I say 1 fight. It is the fight of Final Fantasy 1. Welcome to the one and only Chaos. He embodies his name, and he can do whatever he wants. And we're just gonna go into it. I'm gonna tell Tech that we're almost on time, but also get a senior involved because they might have to mercy kill it. What did they do? What happened?
Well, not to like put like, too much of it. We just got a $500 donation.
What? We went up to 4K?
From your friend and mine, Scan Me himself.
Oh my lord!
And the comment just reads, "Fine." What an absolute beast.
Absolute champ.
But now we're at $718 out of $800 for the bonus any percent run, which means we obviously need more incentives for the marathon.
Like, I could do cast 1,000, I'll do your deals.
Yeah. So if anyone's just sitting on 82, no wait, I know I need to be higher. $1,000. Just donate now.
Okay, we had a bad. What do I do? Okay, scary fight. Remember, this is the hardest fight in the video game, Nash.
Oh yeah, you should be taking this.
I should take this very seriously because we could die at any point. All right, we have our setup. It actually worked out. We have haste. We have things going. I'm gonna just, you know what? I'm gonna play it super safe because that's. Ow.
Okay.
That's. What am I gonna do?
It's fine. It's good.
I'm gonna throw some speed drinks on you. Ow.
Right, this is an easy win.
Yeah, so far we're doing okay. Tsunami's bad. Bye, mage. Uh-oh, we are not in a good position yet. Remember that time where I said like we only need like 2 elixirs?
Yeah.
Would have loved to see the first one on this particular one. We need 1 more, I think. I think 1 would do it.
Yeah.
To get us to above 3K here. He has 20,000 HP points. It's a crapshoot. We are way too low. I was 1 off, maybe.
I was gonna be like, now the DPS restarts.
Yeah.
Kind of does.
It kind of does, but that was like, I think it was 1 off.
It's going to take a light intermission to stock up on some more damage.
He's down 4K though, so that's good. This should hit about 3.5. That's not good. That's the number I want to see. That's not.
That's a little higher than the number that you had left.
He should have hit the rock up top. Should have. Could have.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Okay, so did he actually like? Are we going back to the other music with the donation or not? It went towards the incentive, right?
Skenby's was all Spyro.
Good. He did the right call because he believed that I could get it first try, and so did I.
Yeah, but also he could have done like 498.
Yeah,
towards towards that.
He could have, would have. Let's hope we get a second try. So, there we go.
Perfect.
No, that. Not perfect at all. That's one of the worst starts we could see. Okay, that's
perfect.
Way better. Do that like 4 more times, please. All right. Breathe. Use speed drinks. You use temper, and you keep throwing that glove out. Ow. That's actually okay because like these temper and speed drinks on the mages, the longer they live, the better of a round we get by mages. Shouldn't have said anything. All right, I think we need we need 3 more at this point. 1. I'm gambling. It's a casino. Gamble work.
Casino zone.
Yes. Okay. What kind of thing is he gonna do now? Uh-oh.
So if no, Cure 4 is harmless. It barely heals anything.
No, he did haste.
Yeah, but that's what Cure 4 is coming. Oh.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Who doesn't do that in my game?
Hey, welcome to Pixel Remaster.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
All right. I'm glad I have minutes to spare.
Still have.
Yeah.
Just.
All right. We're gonna try and get it on the first try. First try,
yeah,
every time.
First try, every time.
First try is the charm. All right.
Perfect.
Chunky spell. Doing it again, running it back. We're gonna get you the elixir that you so need, and we're gonna do this.
Fine.
Yeah, no, we don't have haste up. That's definitely not fine.
Perfect.
Alright, we're gonna do the Phoenix down. I'm gonna gamble that this is gonna work out. No, that's definitely not gonna work out now. Trying to get it.
You got it. Still in there.
Okay, cast haste. You can do it, UKSG. You can do it. No, you can't. Okay,
still in there.
No, we're not.
There's
There's no resetting that anymore. Like it's better to just take the L there and just like reboot it again.
No problem. We got this.
If your first 2 turns end up being that badly, it's just like that's the reason we want the mages above 230 HPs. Like if a tsunami or like a twister hits, you need that HP in order to actually get a survival round in.
Yeah.
So even if you get just 1, you're totally fine. Okay. I'm looking at the timer.
I've seen this fight done in less than 5 seconds.
Yeah. Japanese version?
No,
don't count that down.
I'll hit the button.
Don't count that down.
Just do what what Poppeter did.
Yeah.
Hit on time and you just keep playing for 2 minutes.
Haste on round 1. Okay. Like haste is good if he doesn't hit the monk. That's basically it. Speech. No, elixir. That's the one. And then you start doing that. No, why? Why? Why hit the marathon in the face? Okay, here we go again. And you're just gonna continue on doing this. Oh my god. That's above maximum possible HP, by the way, in damage. Welcome to chaos. Okay. We need the haste to actually get off. If we have haste, like... Oh my lord! Like, the chances of that. He punched so hard. Haste. Okay, haste. And we do it again. And we're gonna try it again. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. You're being very cheeky to me today, game. Come on. Yeah, that's Flare. That's the one Lich also uses. Less bad on Lich, but still bad. You already did haste, so that's a wasted turn. That's totally fine. This is the Hail Mary gamble to see if this actually works out. Okay. So you're the on host, on call host here.
Yes.
What are you thinking here?
It's a free win.
All right, good.
But you, it's fine. You play. I've got a thing for you.
Okay. Oh, yeah, this is over. This is
Okay,
over.
so we've got $20 from Nordic. He says first try or third try, maybe 8th try, and that goes towards changing the soundtrack. And the only reason you lost that was so that you could play the Nintendo music.
Yeah, that's gonna definitely work out for us. There we go. All right, let's go. Run it back. We're running it. Now we're doing first try because it's a new soundtrack.
Can't lose.
Can't lose. Original video game win.
You've got the look of a top loader AV Famicom on your side.
Oh, there's like one community that gets that reference.
that was for the three of you.
All right. This is throwing me off so much.
Wait,
what is this music?
why is it playing this?
I don't know. Wait, I've never had this before. What is this doing? This is a normal encounter. No, the music is now a normal encounter. Oh, yeah. God.
I so wish
One time.
That was like the most anticlimactic Sonic experience I've ever seen.
All right, let me just do like manipulating the tile.
Yeah. Advance the frames for the optimal encounter.
Get a better encounter here. Okay, let's go. Let's go at it. First try.
Let's go. See if it is 8th try. It would be funny.
Yeah, we're now on 8th, right? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I'm pretty sure yeah, we're on 8. Yeah. At math. Chat, you can correct me. Do it now. Why are we having a random encounter sound here?
It's so good.
Okay, this is actually throwing me off here. Like, I'm so confused. Yeah, actually, there's a story behind that. You want to tell it?
I don't know if I know how to do it, but there's a thing called Goblin Glitch in I think it's just a Pixel Remaster version.
Yeah, not this version anymore.
And it was patched out.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty neat category, and it's really, really quick. And you basically turn Chaos into a goblin. And does he run away?
Yeah, you can run away from it or just kill it.
Yeah.
It's usually faster. What is this?
This is it.
This is it? Yeah, I'm going to start punching.
The run.
Okay, come on. Okay, give me something to work with here, game. Okay, temper, and you start punching. New strat.
Punch it up, punch it.
No,
fine.
That's fine. We'll just do more damage this round. Okay, just defend, and start attacking.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
As
long as he doesn't hit the monk. As long as he doesn't hit the monk, start praying. Ooh.
Okay.
Time! Yeah! All according to plan.
There it is.
I spent a day trying to get people to go underestimate so I could get the schedule back on board. Oh my god. Thanks everyone so much for watching, for donating. We're past $4,000 for Crisis. Much appreciated. Oh man, that was a run.
That was a run.
It went really good, and then it went really bad.
And then it went really expected.
That's basically what you get with running an RPG. If you want to join communities, like we have plenty of them, we have a bunch of RPGs that you can run. I myself run this. I am running and routing all 6 of the Pixel remasters, both the any% and boost category. I want to find new ways to improve upon them and spend my time on that for the rest of the year. So you can find me doing that. You can find Matako doing a lot more Final Fantasies and occasionally Raid Shadow Legends or other stuff. doing things, doing lots of runs. I don't want to waste that much more time. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being amazing in the audience here. Like, I really appreciate any and all of you. I'm having the best time of my life here. First time at UKSG, definitely not the last. I'll see you all next time if you guys will have me.
Please. Okay, amazing. So with that, thank you so much, Nashlax. What a wonderful one. What an amazing experience. You've done most of the thanks for me. So let's just get one more big round of applause for Nashlax in Final Fantasy 1. And an anti-applause for the Formula 1, which actually paused for most of the run. So the whole bit we planned,
I can watch most of the
bit we planned got completely ruined.
Yeah.
So without further ado, we will be moving on to Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. I'll be leaving the mic. Theory UK will be doing the run. Howler Man Mike will be on the mic. It's appropriate.
Yeah,
it's appropriate. Don't go anywhere. Keep donating. We'll see you soon.